Hey now! Welcome to the next main Let's Play. This one will be one I've wanted to do for a long time. And to be honest, I've never played this game before. It's gonna be awesome! I've always owned it. I've never played it. It's one of those games I just never played it. And I'm gonna talk over this cutscene because this thing's freaking long. Oh, is it long? But darn it! Dropping stuff and things. Jeez! I'm screwing up. Alright. So, I'm a huge Metal Gear fan. I own every version of every game of everything Metal Gear. Including I've recently acquired the Legacy Collection. I've got the Collector's Edition of the PSP version of Peace Walker. I've got Peace Walker on the 360. Now I've got it on the PS3. I mean, I've got it everywhere. Whew. But Peace Walker is probably my favorite game in the series so far. Closely followed by Metal Gear Solid 3. And there's actually a guy. His channel's Super Bunny Hop. He does an extensive review on why Metal Gear Solid 3 is like one of the best games ever made, and I completely agree with all of it. But as for this game pushes the Game Boy, I'm talking the old Game Boy, it's Game Boy Color, it pushes it far beyond anything that I've thought was possible on that system. I love the Game Boy games. I mean, I'm going to be doing a couple of them. As you see, I've already got Advance Wars up. I've got this. But I do want to give a shout out to everybody who's been giving me good positive feedback on everything. I really appreciate it. It's helped me keep going, want to keep doing this stuff. I do enjoy doing these. I know I don't have a lot of time to record. I mean, it's usually late at night when I have to do it, but I've got to get up early for work. So it's just, it's tricky. I'm trying to get that fixed. You know, if the channel grows enough and I can start doing this full time, I'll do it. Right now, the main thing is I'm waiting on, hold on, I gotta do this. Metal Gear! But, I'm really just waiting on War Thunder to get their tanks in. Once they get the tanks going, I'm gonna be doing historical reviews on each and every individual vehicle and just go crazy on that because I'm a huge mechanical buff, mechanized history, engineering guy thing. I don't know. But this game, let's get back to the game at hand. This is an offshoot. It's kind of a different story from the PlayStation Metal Gear Solid. Because this game is just called Metal Gear Solid. But this is actually a direct sequel to Metal Gear 2 on the MSX. But it's not... It doesn't follow the same storyline as Metal Gear Solid on the PlayStation. Which is interesting that this is like an alternate reality type thing. So yeah, apparently it's just instead of... I mean, it is kind of follows the same, you know, overall backstory. After the Outer Heaven incident at Zanzibar, the U.S., you know, Snake was fighting for the U.S. Army under Fox-Hound. They acquire the plans for Metal Gear, and they've rebuilt it for their own purposes. So the U.S. Army's got Metal Gear. So they were trying to do a new field test for it. For some odd reason, they're sending it to South America. I don't know who wrote that part because South America doesn't really like the U.S. very much. I think Brazil tolerates us and a couple of the smaller countries, but that's it. So, this is a fictitious nation called Gendra. I'm not so sure where it's supposed to be at. It looks like it's on the East Coast. Somewhere. South America, I'm not sure. I'd have to do some digging around. Metal Gear! General Augustine. The artwork in this is still top-notch. I mean, especially with the limited, basic 8-bit graphics and the little pixel screen that the Game Boy had. I mean, this game is just top-notch. And yeah, this first video is going to take a little while because this intro is pretty darn long. And I'm going to try and do the first stage as well. Because this game is kind of broken up into stages, but it's still an open world Metal Gear game. It's the same old Metal Gear. Threatening nuclear strikes with Metal Gear. Everybody has a Snake voice. And they're fun to do. But no, there will be no crab battle. So they misspelled that. They misspelled damn. That's Nintendo. Their censors are so ridiculous. I think this is the only Metal Gear game where Snake does not have cigarettes. No, he didn't. I gotta look that up. I'm not sure if he has them in Snake's Revenge either. Well, that game is a complete offshoot. But actually, I do plan on doing Snake's Revenge. I actually do enjoy that game, even though it does have problems. But as a Metal Gear game, it's actually not half bad. It's completely ridiculous and off the wall, but... No, probably the one Metal Gear game I really don't care for was Portable Ops. That was the first PSP game. It's good, but... it just seemed lacking. The main villain in it was kind of cool, but... I don't know, that game really isn't canon storyline. It is in a way. Oh, sorry. It is in a way, because it kind of leads into Peace Walker, but not really. Oh, I can't wait to get started. I have played this a little bit. I've played through up through the first stage. I'm actually kind of re-recording this because the last time I didn't talk through any of this. And I mean, yeah, I could have sat there and been quiet, but all I'd be here is just that bumping noise of the text. So, figured, yeah, there's no voice acting, so I can talk through this. It's no problem. Oh my gosh. Like I said, this is like a 15-minute cutscene. I'm not doing the VR training. I've never been one to really focus on that stuff, so... Sorry, I'm reading this stuff a little bit. But no, this game is classic overhead Metal Gear. The controls are fairly simplified because, Game Boy only had 4 buttons. You'd start, select A and B. But we'll get into the controls and everything here as soon as we can get the game started. But the controls are very smooth. They're very responsive. It feels like you're playing a Metal Gear game. It's a lot easier to control than the old games on the NES, so I give it complete credit for that. I'm not too sure about the story of this game. I played it a long time ago. One of my friends had it at school, and it was pretty good. I looked at it and went, man, that's a cool game. I'd like to get that if I had a Game Boy Color, but I didn't have one, so it's a regular Game Boy. I wanted to play this in color, dang it. I mean, look at this pretty colorful game. Ah, the sweet Mei Ling. She's one of the more likable characters in the Metal Gear series. I mean, come on, Metal Gear Solid 4, she commands the freaking USS Missouri. One of the most technologically advanced warships in the world. Yeah, it might be, you know, what is it now? It's gonna be over 70 years old, but I mean, it got revamped in the 80s. I mean, cruise missiles, and new air defense systems, and you know, more advanced computer systems on the firing controls. Oh, it's just a brilliant ship. It's just mothballed right now, so it'll never go. I mean, that ship technically is so freaking advanced. I mean, even when it came out in the 40s, it was so highly technologically advanced, it still boggles the mind. The only reason why they can't use it is because the steam power on it can't keep up with the nuclear-powered aircraft carriers. That's the only reason why we've decommissioned it. And I'm going to try and do as many codec calls as I can as well, because like I said, I don't know who these guys are. This guy seemed pretty cool. I did have one codec call with him. A German mercenary. He will be quite intriguing. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't played this game, but if it follows kind of in the storyline of what I know of Metal Gear, we're probably going to end up fighting him. I'm not sure. Don't tell me in comments. I will murder you if you do. I went 3 years without knowing anything of the story of Metal Gear Solid 4, and I worked at a GameStop at the time when it was released, and I threatened people with their lives if they breathed a word of that game in the store while I was in there. I went and finally played it, and I was so glad I did that. The game was so amazing. It was so worth the wait. Colonel, didn't you retire from Fox-Hound? This is why I'm not reading the text. It stutters and... No, I can't wait to get started. Come on, hurry up! And that's all. Ugh, I screwed that one up. It's hard to get your voice like David Hayter's. He's so good with it. And I cannot do Campbell's voice. That guy's such a good voice actor. I just can't do his voice at all, though. See, here they edited out the cigarette that's supposed to be in his mouth. Because at the beginning you see smoke going up, but there's nothing there. You're like, what? Ah, the good old C-130. So welcome to Let's Play Metal Gear Solid. That's a pretty cool title screen. I mean, it's, you know, it's 8-bit. You get the 8-bit Snake, very detailed. Some cool music playing. The Game Boy could do some good music. I mean, okay, so yeah, I know I got a save file, but options. I got the text flow on auto, so it'll auto scroll at its own pace. So we got to worry about anything like that or skipping over things. Don't have to touch it. We'll keep the radar on. Because, you know, limited visibility. It helps out. Let's do a new game. And we're going to do it on normal. Because I've never played it before. I always play a game on normal. So. See, it's pretty cool animation right there. And we're not 1 minute into the game, and we get this. Hey! Hey, listen! This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me? See, I don't touch a button. It's great. No, we ain't playing Halo. Screw that game. Actually, I will see if I can download the first Halo on my PC, because I know my PC can run that game, and I'll try and do a playthrough of that one day. I love the first Halo, and I hate the rest of them. I could argue that that's the greatest first-person shooter ever made. As well as the multiplayer. God, the rest of the games are garbage compared to that one. Ah, Mei Ling. I love the Colonel, I love Mei Ling, I love all those characters. I'm explaining the radar. I'm the giant Pac-Man dot, and I have to go eat the little dots. The animation on the enemies is pretty cool. Animation on Snake is just amazing. I mean, the graphics are very detailed. I mean, you can tell what's thick foliage, what's the trail, the grass, you know, where you can go. I mean, everything is very detailed in this game. I love it. Galuade. Actually, if it's... Well, no, because I can't say it's Spanish, so I'm not going to even try. I can read Spanish, can't speak a lick of it. Yeah, we'll try and do some codec calls here and see if anybody's got anything to say. Roger that. Ugh, I hate this suit. Look at this. You got 8-way movement. No Snake. Now you hit the A button and you punch. You got to really mash that thing to get him to punch fast. The B button uses your weapon, your currently selected weapon. You hit the select button. No, there's nothing. You hit select again. Cancel it. Press start. You go to your codec. Let's call the Colonel. See what he says. To the north, proceed northward, and stay out of the enemy's way at all costs. Now I'm going to try and do this stealthy. Let's see. Okay, well, there's Mei Ling. Okay, we don't have to talk to anybody else here. Run! Oh. Stay right here. Now, if you knock enemies out, like I said, I have been playing this a little bit, screwing around. Okay, I was going the wrong way. Now, you see, instead of cigarettes, we get a fogger, which just emits smoke to light up infrared beams. That's just basic know your knowledge. And no, the truck will not have started to move. We don't have to worry about that nonsense. Oh! Okay, he's going that way. That guy's gonna worry about me. Oh, okay, you hold B and you can move the camera. Aha! That's pretty cool. I just figured that out. Then against the wall. Do the same here. That is pretty freaking sweet. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Oop. Let's go ahead and go up here. Yeah, I've played through this first area, but I haven't gone much past that. Okay, this guy I'm going to have to take out. I believe, anyways. Should be able to sneak. Oh, nope. Let's see. Actually, you know what? Let's grab this. Get out of here. Woo! Alright. Alright, sweet. So we got our first weapon. We got a 5.7. It's a 5.7mm pistol. If I think about it, I'm going to try and put a wiki up on it for the gun nuts, like myself. You can put a suppressor on it. You press B to fire. Right now, we only carry 21 rounds of ammo. I think after you pass stages, you get more ammo, capacity upgrades. Let's see. Ooh, no, I want to go over here. Couple of trucks. Nothing in that one. It's a box of ammo. You want to hear the most annoying sound in the world? It's that. Yeah, you don't choke people out in this game. You just punch them around. Okay. Just run past that guy. There's nothing out in this area here, so all I'm gonna do is just run past them. Oh! Which direction that guy was looking. Oh, look out. Okay, let's go up this way. Okay. Let's keep him in sight right. Ow, you douchebag! Ow! He hit me with his freaking rifle! Yeah, I got a gun too! Ha-ha! Knock him out! Run! Oh gosh! Okay, that didn't work out so well. Oh, no. You see nothing? Oh, dang it. Can't go that way. Oh. Okay, let's go the other way. Run away! Okay. No. Run past him. Just run up here. Yes! Blast it all. I got caught once, though. Yeah, see, because I got caught once, I killed 3 enemies. Oh, dang it. Oh, well. Look at this! This is a freaking Gameboy game! Oh, I freaking love it! This is awesome. Playing a new Metal Gear! Until 5 comes out. And I'm gonna have to buy a PlayStation 4 or something. It's very bad intelligence. I'm sorry. Yeah, they brought in a squad of Delta Force and they got whooped. Which doesn't really seem possible, but when you're dealing with snake type stuff, then yeah. It means they were outclassed. Huh? Those mercenaries on the enemy's payroll are all A-list guns. You've been out of action for a while. Should be vile. But I am out there, and I know what I'm talking about. If you're going to take one of them on, give me a buzz. That's what I was hired for. It's a policy of mine to earn my keep. Frequency is 141.80. Don't forget. I won't. I don't even know what that guy's saying. It's like freaking He-Man. Snake, McBride, CIA, don't underestimate GLF. They are just another rebel group. Their annual revenue from drug and rare metal trafficking is more than $50 million. That's like a year. That's not that good, really, for that. Their black market arms were financed by that money. All state-of-the-art. Probably all AK-47s. Which which is not a bad thing, don't get me wrong. 1947s are freaking awesome. In other words, boring things. Alright doesn't say something Snake would say. We're like, got it! But anyways, oh my gosh, we just got out of them. A surveillance camera? Yeah, see, and I get my health back. Alright. So next time, we might as well go ahead and save it. We come back, we will actually infiltrate the fortress. Oh, I'm so glad I can do this. Save. Save complete. She has actually helped me with that statement there, with the recent events in my personal life. That's why I like mailing. It always cheers me up. I don't know, I like Paramedic a lot in Metal Gear Solid 3. She doesn't just, like, quote, you know, famous authors and philosophers. Paramedic was always talking about old 50s B movies. Which is great. Anyways, next time on Metal Gear Solid, we infiltrate the forces Galloway. Until then...